Welcome back. Welcome to day 5 of our 21-day to mindful meditation. And I want to congratulate you, begin by congratulating you for coming back and joining me on the journey along with the others that are hopefully viewing this series. So taking a moment to feel into your body. Just feeling into your body and noticing what you notice as we take our seat. Today we're going to talk about we're going to investigate through our meditation what's going on in the body. But let's begin by just settling in and allowing the eyes to lower or close. Or some days if the mind is just a little too busy, focusing on something, whether it's inside the room, just down lowered, or sometimes I'll look outside and watch the leaves that are blowing, and then I am able to settle in. So however you're able to settle in, and these meditations can actually even be done walking, if that's something that is necessary for the amount of energy that you have, or even just time-wise. That's fine too. So just bringing awareness to the body, noticing any areas that the body is coming in contact with another surface. Noticing if you're walking, your feet meeting the pavement or the grass. If you're seated, noticing the cushion beneath your bottom and the weight of the hands on the lap. And if you've chosen to lie down, just noticing the full surface that's supporting the body from the tip of the head all the way down to the ankles, feeling the weight of the body on the mat or the surface. And now today I would invite you to allow and encourage the mind to be as busy as it can be. So we're going to spend a few moments, actually a minute or so, allowing the mind to be as busy as it can, thinking about yesterday, thinking about what's coming up tomorrow, thinking about what's happening later today. Just thinking. And allowing those thoughts to come in, and we're noticing them. We're allowing plenty of space for the thoughts without judgment. For some of us, the thoughts will come through like a big storm, and they'll just come flooding through, or a fast rushing river, and they'll just come barreling through, or over a waterfall. And for others, it's just going to be like you're sitting in a meadow and a butterfly just floats by, or maybe there's nothing there at all. And if that's the case, then just settle into the body a little bit more and just see what comes by. Remember, we're just allowing all the thoughts, all the planning, all the worrying, without judgment. allowing them to tumble through, those thoughts to just tumble through one after another. Just noticing the busyness of the thoughts. As we don't engage with them, we're just noticing them, and then they're passing by quickly or slowly. But they're on a conveyor belt. We just can drop them and put them on a conveyor belt, or drop them in the stream and watch them float down. Thought after thought. Not necessarily negative. Some thoughts obviously can be very positive. So just whatever thoughts are there. Just allowing them to tumble out and pass on through. Thought after thought. And now as you're ready, allowing the focus to come to the breath. Consciously observing the breath, noticing the inhale through the nostrils, noticing the exhale, either through the nostrils or through the lips, even making an exhaling sound. Noticing the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. Recognizing where you're noticing the breath in the body, whether it's at the nostrils or the chest or the belly. And then also noticing, if we can hear sounds, you can hear my clock, or noticing other thoughts that are coming in as we're focusing on the breath. There's always something else that's potentially drawing the awareness away, but we just bring it back. We just keep bringing it back to the breath. And perhaps you might find adding counting to the breath is useful. Counting on the inhale, and then counting on the exhale. Noticing how that may slow the breath down. Deepen it. Allowing us to settle consciously into the body with breath. Feeling the body sensations of breathing. And if breathing is something that's difficult for you, focusing on sounds, noticing the space between sounds, but if breath is available to you, noticing the deepening and the slowing of the breath. And then following the breath all the way to the top of the head, the crown of the head, and imagining warm butter being poured over the head, seeping down in through the brain, warm, soothing butter over the eyes and the cheeks, over the back of the head. Just that warm, soothing butter cascading down along the sides of the neck and throat, over the shoulders, down the arms, noticing the thumbs, the palms, the backs of the hands. Cascading over the torso, the front and the back of the body. Pooling at the hips, that warm, soothing butter, traveling down through the hamstrings, the thighs, through the inside of the knees and the outside of the calves and the shins, down through the bottom of the feet, all the way to the tips of the toes. Just allowing us to settle into the body, feeling the warmth of like being wrapped in a warm blanket, soothing and relaxing. As we just sink a little bit deeper into the surface that you're resting upon. Allowing the space recognizing any sensations in the body or areas of the body that are calling for just a little bit more butter, a little bit more warmth. Maybe it's the heart area, maybe it's the back or the neck. Just pouring a little bit more on, feeling into the body and noticing what needs to be attended to. We're listening, we're being inquisitive. We're investigating what the body, the heart, the mind just needs for that little bit more soothing to settle in. And then allowing the awareness to investigate, not to fix, not to alter, but just investigate in a safe, inquisitive, graceful way any part of the body that needs just a little bit more love and attention. Perhaps about investigating any thoughts that are popping in. or sensations at the heart. Perhaps there's an area of the body that's calling for a little bit of noticing, and does that area have a color to it? Can you draw a circle around that area, noticing its edges, the perimeters? What is that area needing from you right now? Can you send some love and some comfort to that part, whether it's a busy mind, maybe it's a body area that's struggling, maybe sending a blue color to that area, or a heavy heart, sending some yellow. Maybe it's sending the loving kindness that we can do this, this is okay. We're going to get through. Maybe placing a hand on a heart and just allowing comfort. Tara Brach likes to say, "It's okay, sweetheart. It's going to be fine." Is unworthiness or not enough or fear of the times. Can you send comfort and care like you would to your best friend if they were experiencing what you're experiencing? So we're recognizing what's going on in the body, we're allowing for it, providing plenty of space. We're setting the table, as Buddha would say, and setting out our best china and saying, you too are welcome. The scared parts, the hurt parts. And then we're applying that nurturing aspect, it's going to be okay. I like to say to my daughter, or I like when she says to me, it's going to be okay in the end, Mom, and if it's not okay, it's just not the end, she says. So returning the focus again, if you have your hands on your heart, noticing the pressure of the hands. Maybe allowing them to return back to the lap. Noticing the surface that you're sitting upon. Taking a moment to notice the breath as it's coming in. Breathing and knowing you're breathing in. And breathing out, knowing you're breathing out. And as you're ready, allowing your eyes to open. And with that, I'll say thank you for spending time with me today with day 5. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.